brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10. It's a first carry for the veteran, Raheem Mostert. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And firing is the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. At their own 28-yard line. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Second down and 8. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That is hard. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert, and he'll get about 5. Play action now for Fields. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down. What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field, and this is a great example here why.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, has been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They go play action with Fields. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, intercepted.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's in! Khalif Raymond. Touchdown, Lions. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. The extra point is up and through. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They put Wilson in motion. Fields now on 2nd down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. So now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll stay on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Here's Hooker. Open man is Robinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Hooker to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
It just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now, Hooker. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's complete. Calvin Austin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Sione Vaki. Touchdown, Detroit. The extra point is good. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. That's Washington, the man in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll look to throw yet again. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Lions called their first time out, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. To throw, Hooker. That's over the middle and intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hooker. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. 3rd down. 3 to go. Throwing is Hooker. And that is incomplete.
It's horrible.
Barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession. To go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Robert Spillane spills him in. He'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He finds Austin with the ground. 17 yards on that play. That's a Steeler first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now a run on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
When the offense broke the huddle at a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a second down. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no. It is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is taken in at the goal line. Now on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Here's 1st and 10. Hooker. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They send the tight end in motion. They'll go with a counter on first down. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. He's got his tight end downfield. It's right. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, like sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Hooker. Open man is the tight end right. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. They'll stick to the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That one knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you've got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. But he can't come through, and this one stays a 3-point game.
The drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll give on the ground. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. Putting the tight end in motion. Hooker to throw. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll run here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
They'll run. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best defenders, Mike, they have an ability to impact the game in a lot of different ways. I mean, take this guy. Earlier in the game, he comes up with a big interception. Now he gets sent on a blitz. He comes through for a sack. They better find out exactly where this guy is, both run and pass. He's having himself a great day. So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They get 18 on that one. Good for a Lions first down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll drop to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Patterson now to return it. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete left side to Pickens. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Back to the air one more time. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Williams in motion. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concepts I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Detroit. Now, Hooker. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So it's a win here for the Lions as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Every little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Every little piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your team's levels got to change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Every little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Every little piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then, now I bet they're loving us no more. The bar is raised. If you know me, no I can bar for days. Nothing left to prove cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Trigger little piece, wanna see some more?